Good morning. Mike and I find ourselves today at Disney's Riviera Resort. We are here because we have a breakfast reservation at Topolino's Terrace, the character breakfast. I absolutely love this resort. It's very sophisticated with subtle Disney nods. There's gorgeous artwork all over the resort and lots of personal Walt touches, which I love. Walt and his family. Where would we be without Walt Disney? This is Mikey's first time at the Riviera.
I like new experiences, and the more we come, the harder it is to have them, so excited about today.
We swung by the Petit Cafe to grab some coffees because they have really excellent cold brew there. Mike got the almond, which I'd had before, and I got the cinnamon. And fun fact, now you can add shots of fun to your coffee. They have a variety of spirits from Jameson whiskey to Di Serono to Bailey's and Kahlua, so you can
Godiva, Frangelico.
Yeah, Godiva, Frangelico, and I think that's probably it, but what a variety. Lots of different ways to add fun to your coffee in the morning, which was something that when Sarah and I came for breakfast, we were saying that would be great if they had it, and they did add it, so thank you, Disney.
No, but cream, I don't know what all's going on there, but that's pretty tasty.
It's such a beautiful spot to grab a coffee in the morning. Primo Piatto, their quick service, has restaurant quality food. Grab a coffee upstairs, come downstairs, grab a breakfast, and then sit outside in their beautiful courtyard. With chocolate chip muffins, Danish, and croissants, strawberry jam, chocolate hazelnut spread, and honey butter.
Try that yet?
And I'm very excited because their breakfast cocktails are more than I was expecting. I thought, you know, they have a Bellini and a mimosa, but these are like top shelf breakfast cocktails. And we have like the best spot to view the characters because they are going to pop up right behind Mike. Donald, you're my favorite! Donald Duck #1! I love you so much! So Mike went for the Cafe de Louvre, which is Frangelico, Bailey's, vanilla vodka, Kahlua, and honey almond cream. And he's such a gentleman, I get to try it first. Oh my gosh, that's so good. I went with the Tuscan Pear Spritz, which is home-crafted limoncello, orange juice, ginger syrup, pear brandy, and grapefruit seltzer. And you know that I consider anything with grapefruit to be a breakfast drink, so. That is so light and refreshing. I love it. I love that it comes in the spring of thyme. Aromatics are great. Oh, hello, Daisy! You look so beautiful! I love your tutu. are like hash brown spiced, but they come as beautiful little fingerling potatoes. So good. Comes with a little salad. Look at me eating salad like a healthy person. The salad has sun-dried tomatoes, which are, fun fact, one of my favorite things. Such a light and refreshing salad, and I love a quiche. Oh my gosh, do I love a quiche. I don't even think I'm exaggerating when I say this might be the best quiche I've ever had. And I got a side of bacon. You can't go wrong with bacon, even if it's not translucent like I like.
See how much better it is when we have to worry about disease?
No, I like the disease. When I came and got breakfast with Sarah at the quick service downstairs, they gave me my bacon exactly the way I like it. So I'll link the video above. As you can see, Mike went with the steak. Looks like you enjoyed it.
That's a clean plate right there.
Mickey! Oh, thank you for having us. Oh, it's delicious. Thank you so much. Oh, we have a new character joining us today. It's Gluttony Mike.
I was going to say, Gluttony has a new name. It's Vacation Mike. Wow.
Our server also talked up the sour cream waffles, and Mike just had to jump on in.
Sometimes you gotta indulge, and there's a lot of indulgence this morning.
Got that trimmer coming in all handy.
Shaky hands are great for spreading crap around. Extra syrup there. Let me look for the raspberry. Ooh. That is nice. There's some orange, something going on with orange. But that is, you should try this.
Oh, beautiful! You look so lovely. I love your dress. Thank you for having us. Mike. Oh yeah, there's definitely orange. The waffles come with an orange maple syrup. That's where the orange comes from. And the whipped cream is fresh, and the waffles are crispy on the outside, super soft on the inside. So good. They aren't Mickey shaped, but they're some of the best waffles I've ever had. I'm not exaggerating. Like, this is top tier meal here at Disney. For round 2, I got the La Citrus Old Fashioned, which is Buffalo Trace Bourbon, Amaro Nonino. That orange maple syrup is not going to require any arm twisting to get me to have an old fashioned at breakfast. That's very good. I do taste a little like mapley touch to it. And I love that Riviera Resort ice cream. They give you a lovely card with all of the autographs. Donald Duck #1. Thank you, sir. See everything from up here. If that gives you any indication of how close that resort is to the Riviera. Riviera, Caribbean Beach. Riviera, Caribbean Beach.
Just have to ford the river and hope your oxen doesn't die.
You pay a guide, Mike. You don't ford the river.
I always forded the river.
You pay for a ferry or you hire a guide.
You had to be the
farmer.
Yeah.
You get triple points.
All the points for everybody that makes it alive. I remember Oregon Trail.
Tower of Terror, Swan and Dolphin, that Everest way
That's what I
out
was
there.
kind of wondering. I think it might be. See Galaxy's Edge, kind of poking up over that too.
Bird's eye view of their slide. Love a good water slide. So Riviera's little fire pit is over here in the corner, right on the water. Like, what an incredible spot for that. So I cannot believe it took us this long to get to Topolino's Terrace. I don't want to overhype it, but I don't even think you can overhype it. The service was great. The ambiance is amazing. The characters were... How often would you say the characters came around?
We were probably there for a little over an hour, and we were on our second round, and we'd gotten through 3 characters at that point. So we saw, of the 4 characters, we saw 7 characters and 2 parades.
Yeah, so they come through pretty frequently.
Yeah.
They have their designated spots, but every table has a very clear, unblocked view of the characters, and they're very attentive to make sure they turn to every table, which is nice. But for those of you adults who don't necessarily love character meals, they're not going to hover at your table either. You know, they, I think, kind of recognized that we were adults, let us chat with them a little bit, and then they kind of moved on their way. Except Donald, who I tried to get to sit with us.
There was an accosting.
And maybe even come home with us. My quiche was one of the, if not the best quiche I have ever had. Those potatoes were great. The salad was delicious. Both of my cocktails were awesome.
Yeah. And like you said, I came into this thinking this place was overhyped, and I was wrong. I mean, I would come here every trip if if you can get a reservation. Sometimes it still gets a little tricky to get them, but you know, my steak. So my general rule for Disney when you're ordering a steak here is that, not all the time, but typically you want to assume that Disney's going to go one grade above what you ask for in terms of cooking. So if you order rare, you'll get medium rare. If you want it well, or rather if you want it medium, you get it medium well. That was not the case here. I mean, I said medium rare and it came out perfect with medium rare. And usually when you think of steak for breakfast, it's not always the best steak.
It's not a prime cut.
Exactly. But this was, I mean, top 5, maybe top 3 steaks for me on property for a breakfast. And I'm saying steak for all meals, but their breakfast steak was a top 3 steak for the whole shebang. So, nope. Good stuff.
How are your waffles? Sour cream waffles. Sour cream waffles. That is a white condiment, folks.
Very hesitant about the sour cream waffles, just based on the name alone. There was a white condiment on it. If there was sour cream mixed in there, I didn't know it. I'm going to tell myself there wasn't, that it was just a weird name, that sour cream has nothing to do with it. But they were great, and I didn't know this going into this, but you can order second entrees, third entrees, and it's all included in one fee, so it's sort of another all-you-care-to-enjoy situation.
Like the waffles came as like a side portion almost, so it wasn't like
they didn't bring out the giant plate that you had with your first option.
So you didn't feel like super gluttonous.
So the waffles, they had some sort of orange, I think it was actually in the dough itself, but also in the syrup, sort of like an orange marmalade baked in with the syrup or mixed in, but very good stuff. And again, the second plate you get isn't quite, it's a smaller size, fortunately, so I was hesitant. I was already full from my one meal, but I thought, well, you don't get here very often, let's try a second helping. But I didn't want like the full platter, and fortunately it doesn't come that way. They just bring out a smaller section, so you can still try things without feeling like you're having 2 full breakfasts.
They want to roll you out.
Yeah, because Donald will not care for that. But no, please come check this place out. Well, you don't need me to beg you. It's that good. You'll enjoy it. Promise you. For price-wise, not terrible. I mean, it's a little bit pricier than other breakfasts because of the characters and stuff. But, I think without drinks, or not without alcohol, without alcoholic drinks, probably looking at 42, 44, or something of that nature per person. But when you think about it in terms of, it's essentially a buffet in terms of you can eat as much as you want, or all you care to enjoy, as they call it. So, a Disney meal for under $50 that would guarantee you to make you full.
With characters.
With characters.
Exceptional food.
Yeah. Yeah, meal quality. And again, we came at breakfast. Most restaurants don't put out their best stuff at breakfast. You know, they save that for the dinner options, things like that. But their breakfast quality was higher than several places' dinner quality. I mean, it is all very good. And like I said, I came into this, I heard it hyped up. I didn't really believe the hype, and I was wrong. Great stuff.
Well, thank you guys for joining us. Let us know if you've been to Topolino's Terrace or if you plan to come in the future. Hopefully you will, because top notch. If you are coming for a character breakfast or character dining in general, this is probably my second favorite character dining experience. I really love storybook dining with Snow White and Grumpy and Dopey and the Evil Queen. How often do you get to dine with a villain? But
Only time, I think.
that's the only time. That food is also really good with really great drinks. But this is a very close second for me, and one of the best breakfasts you're going to get on Disney property. Between Topolino's Terrace and Boma, two solid, really great breakfast choices. So if you haven't been already, make it a point to come. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And it is nap time. Bye. So in the evening, the Petit Cafe has cocktails that you can grab and take into the Voyagers Lounge. It's such a nice area to sit and relax. I think it goes without saying that the Riviera Resort has the most beautiful Skyliner station. These murals are stunning.